What's up? What's up? What's up? I love to be the one to say I told you so. I love to be the one to say I told you so. Told you guys was distracted with the wrong war. And the wrong war was the Ukraine one. Yep. Now, everyone believes that this will be the war of all wars. The Democrats love to preach this peace and freedom, but they realize now the country is at a standstill point where we got to start getting a better deal for ourselves. So they think by abusing China on the ideals of, well, China, they did this and their human policies and all this stuff, their human rights, and keep bashing them over the head talking about human rights. Yeah, well, the way they think about human rights. If that was the case, and how they felt about human rights was the whole issue, and you think China cares about their image, they can give a damn about that. So these trade disputes, Taiwan is in place. The United States get a lot of their currency, their merchandise from Taiwan, which is right outside of China. We get products from China too, but we're getting a lot from Taiwan, which we have a better relationship with. And we just negotiated easier restrictions for trading food, beef, and pork, things of that nature. Now, when you look at big picture, you're looking at a problematic scenario countless times. You're looking at a problematic scenario. And you're probably like, well, what is that? Well, it's like this. When you go to Beijing or any of these other countries, these foreign ministry countries, like Australia when they went there for their class, see, when you mention things out of context, like what they consider unmentionables, if the answer they give you is not straightforward, they don't really mean it. So it's like a lost in translation type of thing. But the United States got deep ties in China because, it's like tourists, they like to visit. People go to China just to relax. They see the Great Wall. It's a lot of history there in China that people like to connect themselves to. So the United States gets deep into the cultural value of things. But from the business trade perspective, we need to get out of the chokehold of what's happening with China and get back to focusing on what's happening on the little island. Now, Taiwan is a little island basically compared to China, of course. Taiwan is. But majority of their business come from the United States. They do some business with other countries. Now China wants to basically take over Taiwan and make it part of China. And that's going to be a massive war beyond belief. There's no way Taiwan can fight China by themselves. They're going to need help from their allies. And this has never been done before, but China is really ready to go to war to take Taiwan back. The people of Taiwan don't want China's involvement at all. Now, China has spread its influence and military power throughout the world. Now, the South China Sea has naval bases around the Indian Ocean. And Chinese launched cyber attacks on all the U.S. government's, the soil and all that stuff, and as evidence of Chinese aggression. They could say that. But China points to all these arms deals by the United States to Taiwan, despite America's promises to reduce those arms deals, and claim the trade war that they see that's going on is basically an effort to cripple its economy. And the American campaign, and everybody believes that this is going to stymie China's technical advantage that they have. And Washington is trying to navigate all that stuff to go to South China Sea, for interference and all this stuff. See, when you playing with solving waters, baby, that's a whole different thing together. See, they like, don't nobody own the water. Oh, you wrong. You cross a line in the water. Like, if anybody cross that line in the water, believe me, they know. They in them waters, they know where they can go and where they can't go. Now, China is going to keep testing the limits of the U.S. defense commitments. Now, in many respects to what's been going on, they're saying, like, look, there's already a present relationship with U.S. and China. Now, them interfering with Taiwan, that will take a turn for the worse, triggering damn near war. And that could disable the other side's infrastructure with pipelines and electric grids and air traffic control systems, which could be deadly results. So, China has an ambition to go up against all those alliances that they've got, from Taiwan to the South China Sea to the Philippines, if they got to. China is increasingly testing this. So if y'all want to play, I don't think y'all really understand what China has. China has expanded its military and has been preparing for a future Taiwan war. China is growing their naval, air, military. All their intelligent capabilities are there technically. And they're more broader to challenge the U.S. military across the wider Pacific region. Because the United States would have to basically fight out of Taiwan if they were going to fight China in any type of capabilities. They're going to have to be in the sea, in the waters. And that's gonna be crazy. Oh man, I just got a text. I gotta answer this back. Well, I told y'all this was gonna happen. The war is coming, and hopefully you're ready for it because ain't nothing that you could do to stop it. It's on its way, and it's gonna get more interesting. Hopefully it don't come, but I'm not one of those people that's delusional, so I'll let y'all make y'all mind up on that. But I'm out.